This is Benno from Disillusion, and I'm here right now via phone with Todd Keissling from Mange and Dystopia, one of my all-time favorite bands.
Ow!
Todd, how are you doing? How are you doing today?
Could be better, could be worse, like usual.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
A little bit of Xanax and a shot of whiskey right now to prime me up. I talked to Benno a little bit. He knows I have some kind of anxiety and PTSD problems, so.
yeah, man, it's rough out there,
Hell
but
yeah.
because of that, we got some of the best music out there that's helped
Yes.
everyone in this
That's
room
right.
deal with some problem or another. So I'm here to ask you a few questions, about what's going on today, and a few about some, just some things in the past. So first off, you talked about living in Minneapolis. Can you tell us what that's like right now?
It's not a bad place to live. It's cool. It's the weather sucks most definitely, and the scene ain't what it used to be. Like 15, 20 years ago, it was cracking here, and there's still a lot of shows, especially in the summer. There's some good bands coming out, but I want to go back to California for sure. That's home.
I bet. But that's cool, man. I understand that Profane Existence is out there, and you did an interview with Suffering Luna. What's your connection with Profane Existence?
Back when I did my record label, like in the 90s, I used to do a lot of trades and do business with them, and trade records, etc. And Dan that started Profane Existence is an old friend of mine, even though I never really see him now that I live out here. And yeah, but they're still going. They were floundering for a minute, and I guess Dan actually sold the whole Profane Existence thing to someone or other for $1, and they're keeping it going.
Whoa, that's cool, man. Yeah, Profane Existence, one of my favorite zines. But yeah, what's Misanthropic Records looking like today? Because you guys put out, Phobia, Dystopia, all that good stuff from Orange County. So tell us how that's going.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been doing that, and I've been thinking about starting it back up, especially when I move back out west. But it's kind of a maybe, and from what I've been hearing from just about everybody that's doing shit like that, record labels are collapsing left and right, dude. Everybody just goes on YouTube and shit, and that's cool, but it's maybe not the greatest financial decision for me to start the label back up. But I still would like to try, maybe, especially if you get a partner.
Oh, that's
to,
cool.
Help out with money and shit like that.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it's got to be tough out there putting out records. It costs so much these days, and it's definitely not the main source of getting music, so it's tough.
That's what I've been hearing. Mouse from Dystopia was just out here like last week, and we were hanging out, and he was telling me how he gave up his label because he's got his kid and got to pay mortgage and all this shit, and it was just like not paying the bills. And he said a lot of his friends' labels are folding. Paint Crimes just re-released some Dystopia stuff, and they're going to re-release some more Dystopia stuff, and they're doing okay apparently.
Yeah, man.
But, I'm thinking with my financial situation, it might not be the best idea to spend the last of my life savings on something that might just collapse in on itself, unfortunately. I might give it a shot anyway, though.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, no, I was actually going to ask you about Tank Crimes is supposed to re-release The Aftermath, right?
Soon, yeah. They already re-released Human Garbage with all the bonus tracks on the CD.
Oh, yeah.
And it's doing pretty well, I guess, and it's selling, which makes me happy. And so, yeah, they're going to do Aftermath with all the bonus tracks on that CD as well as a double LP, I believe, also. And I can't wait. I would love to see a copy. It's going to be good shit. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, just try to keep those to a minimum. But anyways, this has been great.
Right.
Let me look. I got some things written down. I actually would like to know how did Dystopia come to be? It's something that, I've gotten a very, not that clear of an answer on, and I'd like to know firsthand how that all started.
Well, I was playing in a band called Confrontation, and they kind of fell apart. And being that a good drummer is the hardest thing to find, I looked around trying to find the best drummer I could find. And I came up with my old friend Phil Martinez. He had been in Apocalypse just before that.
Oh, Apocalypse is great.
And then Apocalypse broke up, and I totally talked him into starting a band with me. I had a crappy drum set, which we set up in his bedroom, and just me and him started playing. And then Mouse got involved, and it started turning into a real band. And but Mouse was wrapped up with Mind Rot at the time, and so I felt like it was kind of like a side project of Mind Rot, and I wanted it to be a real band. Then Phil quit, and he joined Phobia, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got Dino in there, and to tell you the truth, even though Dino was a great drummer, great vocalist, I was a little skeptical at first because he was really wrapped up with his band Carcinogen, and I felt like Dystopia was going to be a side project forever. And then Carcinogen broke up with Dystopia at the same time, and bam, bam, everything just started cracking. And then we got an offer from Common Cause Records in Germany to pay for our recording and fly us out to go on tour. And we were like, oh, hell yeah.
That's awesome.
And it just blew up from there.
Cool. And Jim Barnes, he produced your record, right?
A couple of them. We got kind of tired of him after a couple records. He got to be a little bit too controlling, and he kind of wanted to have the sound of his studio out there instead of the sound that we wanted for our band.
Oh.
And he was trying to mix everything a little too clean, and I think he was staying up for days on end, and we kind of falling out. We recorded with several different people, but Human Garbage and the earlier stuff, like the bonus tracks on Human Garbage, Jim Barnes did all that, and he did a great job.
Cool. There's one more question I would like to ask you. One thing that stands out about Dystopia is the artwork. I've always been into graffiti art, and I gotta say, your guys tops it all. You know, I'd like to kind of know more about that graffiti influence from, you know.
Well, we just got into graffiti when we were kids. Mostly me and Dino were the big taggers and stuff. I mean, I've been through the ringer with that shit. Went to jail a couple times. Got into tag bang, all that bullshit. Sorry, but yeah, that's always been a big part of our whole like little image or whatever you want to call it. And not to be like stuck up, but I think that we made an influence to bring graffiti into punk rock a lot more than it was before. And these days it seems like a lot of the best and most up writers in a lot of the bigger cities are punks. And I think that's cool. And if I have something to do with influencing that, I'm happy.
Yeah, man. Well, you've definitely influenced me and the main DJ, DJ Resign. He's a huge fan. We've both bonded over music. Well, this has been one of the best moments of my life to count. Nah, man, seriously. It's been an honor talking to you, Todd. And is there anyone you'd like to shout out on the radio in LA?
Oh, jeez, I don't know who'll be listening. You should have told me. I would have made a list.
I tried to get Mess here.
I'll just tell Messi from Suffering Luna from SSK what's up because he's the one that introduced us.
You hear that? Messi.
Yeah,
Suffering Luna.
out.
If you're out there, Mess, what's up, bro?
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Dystopia is my favorite band.
Woo! All right. And with that, we are gonna play some Dystopia.
Yeah!
So all right, man. Yeah, come out sometime, man.
Next time I can do an interview in person with you guys.
That'd be awesome.
Please.
Yes.
Sit down, man.
Tight. All right. Well, hey, man. Thanks for making me feel special today.
Oh, dude, you are. Don't you quit it, man. You are insanely special to all of us here. So.
Right on.
All right.
It means a lot to me. It really does, man. I've had people from 3 different continents tell me if it wasn't for my band, they would probably be dead. And all I could think of to say back was, if it wasn't for my band, I'd probably be dead too.
Damn. Words. Quote that shit. Oh, damn. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, quote it. All right, man. Well, I'll text you right after. Got to play some music.
All right, yeah, hit me up, but yeah, good times, man. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Hell yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, sorry.